Scorpio, how goes it? How are you guys doing? If this is your first time checking out To the Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. Definitely a great message to say the least. For May 1st to the 16th, let's just dig right into it. Let's get started. We're going to start off with your oracle card. So today says, surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. You guys are on a soul path right now. Embrace it, Scorpio. How beautiful is that? All right. So for some of you, you're going through a situation, you are going through some type of issues, and you're not seeing it at face value. That's exactly what I'm hearing. You are missing out by choice. You are not seeing something because you are stopping yourself from seeing it, if that makes any sense. But that's what I'm getting with the Two of Swords. You're just blinded. You can't see it if it slaps you in the face. That's exactly what I felt like. You are not allowing yourself to see a different side of something. So I don't know who that resonates with, but you are blocking your way of seeing the truth in something. All right, Scorpio. So you got to change that. That might get you in trouble if you don't. With the Four of Cups coming up, I feel like some of you really need to meditate right now. Some of you have been going through so much these last couple months, and your chakras all over the place, and you feel just like your head is about to explode. I feel like you need to bring it down a bit, and you need to meditate. I also feel, and I'm getting the message of not now, maybe later. So that could be maybe you're waiting on a job offer and Spirit's saying, not now, maybe later. It could be a relationship. I feel like you're just so busy right now, Scorpio, with everything else. It's like there's new invitations coming, there's new offers coming, there's new opportunities. I feel like you need to ask yourself, what is important to you, and create a space within you that is comfortable, that is reasonable. Don't take on too much, but really create and really manifest so you can align with what you're looking for right now. Because this is like the thinking stage for me. This is you being in your own element, thinking about what is it that you want so you can manifest that. I feel like with the Moon card coming up, some of you, the reason you could be blind by seeing the truth is because you have lies and deception all around you. I feel like this is mind over matter also. You're either insecure or you're dealing with someone who's insecure. That's coming full blown. But yeah, some of you are, it's like someone's lying to you, but you haven't called them out on it yet. Or you're lying to someone else and they haven't called you out on it. Could be a cheating scenario, an affair, third-party situation maybe. But the energy is just ugly. I don't even want to go into that. It's just ugly. I feel like you're going to come across, in these 2 weeks, Scorpio, you're going to come across a disagreement. You're going to come across a conflict. I feel like you're going to have a falling out with someone, and it's going to cause you, because we have the Five of Swords, this is going to cause you to have bad blood with this person, okay? This is going to leave you upset. You're going to feel resentful. You're going to, I feel like you need to pick your battles. You're going to have a chance to apologize. It's going to be an invitation to apologize. But I feel like during this time, you really have to be ready to admit your wrongs, because this battle is going to cost you trust. You think that you're fighting for something that's right. And then it's like eventually you're going to realize that, you're not always right, or that you could have came across this a different way. But yeah, you're going to have a falling out with someone. Disagreement. That's all it's going to be. It's probably going to be the stupidest thing that you guys are going to fight over, but it's going to cause an uproar in your friendship, relationship. Could be a family member, but it's literally going to tear you two apart. And then it's going to be like, eventually you're going to miss them and you're going to want to repair, I want to say. But but you're going to have to admit your wrongs and why things fell apart. All right. So I'm getting two different scenarios here. So bear with me while I walk you guys through what I'm hearing. So with the 5 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles coming up, we all know, or we don't all know, but I'm going to explain. When the 5 of Pentacles comes up in a reading, it's talking about you guys. I'm not necessarily saying that you're poverty, but it's being on that line. Just having a financial loss, that's what I feel like. Just being really worried, like you guys have hit really hard times. Could be a loss of a job, maybe you lost your house. You just don't feel safe anymore, okay? You feel isolated, you feel alone. It's just that feeling like how do I help my family, right? That's how I'm feeling, or Scorpio. I feel like Spirit's saying, you know what? Help is coming. Help is nearby, but you've got to ask for it. You can't be embarrassed because everyone falls on hard times. I feel like you need to be proactive. You need to ask. If you're embarrassed, ask for help. How do you know that it's not going to come? Like, people want to help you. People are coming towards you, but you need to use your words. You need to put your big girl panties on and say, you know what? I need help. Whether that's help finding a job, whether that's going on some type of social assistance until you guys get to where you guys need to go. Maybe that's asking your friends or your family for help or to watch your kids. Whatever the case may be, you can make those steps to get you where you need to go. All right. 6 of Pentacles is coming up because I feel like for the other half of you, the money-wise is really good. You're balanced, right? The money that's coming in is kind of the same amount that's going out. It's just balance. I feel like you want to give, okay? You want to offer assistance for those people. You want to go and you want to work in the shelter. You want to go and work in, those food places where, the homeless shelters. You want to go help. You want to service people. And you don't want to get a dime back for it. It's just you want your time and your energy spent somewhere where someone else needs it. All right? I feel like that what you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back, Scorpio. So it's like, I'm going to go and I'm going to help these people because I know that they need help. I know they're on hard times. And then I know that eventually down the road when I need help or when I'm low or when I need a shoulder, Spirit and universe is going to be there and they're going to align me with someone that is going to help me. So even though you're not getting anything back right now, Spirit's saying, I'm going to send you something or someone down the road when you really need a friend or when you really need a hand. So I feel like that's a really beautiful message. I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, it kind of shows you that, you could go and be on hard times and still have a heart. You could go be on hard times and feel like nothing is going to get better. But Spirit's saying that you don't have to have a mansion or an expensive car to be happy because all those rich people, I don't know why they're going here, but all those rich people who have everything, they're not always happy, right? Like they're constantly in fame. They're constantly have to worry about not only their safety, they have to worry about who they trust with their money. They have to worry about who they trust with their time. Just because they have a shit ton of money does not mean they're happy. And you know what? The people who have no money, some of them are the happiest because they've learned to deal with life without money. They've learned to give, with their heart and be open to love. And I just feel like the balance of this message is that for those going through hardships, know that, just because you don't have a load of money or cash does not mean that your life is not great. All right. And those people who are well off, just because you are well off doesn't mean that, one, you can't go and help someone else that's in need. And two, it doesn't always mean that you're happy. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's kind of what's coming through for Scorpio. So before I get way off topic, I'm just going to continue moving through the cards because we still have a few more. All right. So there is something fast paced coming in for you guys for sure, because we have the Eight of Wands. So this is a lot of movement. This is a lot of you aligning yourself with things that need to happen, aligning yourself with things that want to come through. I feel like you need to go with the flow right now. Make most of what you have. Again, be happy with what you guys have, because there's a lot of people that don't have what you have. And I feel like we forget that. We forget how, how nice it is to have clean water, how nice it is to have hot water, or even a house, or even a car to drive, or even a job. Like, we forget those things. And I feel like something this first half of May is going to really make you guys realize that. You need to make the most out of your time here on earth. You need to dream. You need to go after your goals. You need to feel that positive, because there's changes. And if someone is distracting you from moving forward, if someone is distracting you from this abundance or these connections that Spirit has for you, it's time to let them go, because we've been manifesting too long now to turn back. That's what I'm hearing. All right, guys. So you've got to be inspired right now. You've got to go after what it is that you guys want. You have to chase those opportunities. You have to go through that growth, or reach for that growth. You have to, realize that there's so much potential around you guys with that Ace of Wands. Follow your heart, live for your passion, or live by your passion. This is the Yes card. So whatever you've been trying to manifest, whatever you guys have been trying to create, it's here. It's now. It's game on. All right. Follow your gut, because there's a fire burning inside of you right now, and it wants to be released. All right. The World card. I always like the World card. It's really nice. I feel like this is just you sitting back, reflect on your journey. The good, the bad, the ups and downs, the things you've had to sacrifice, the regrets that you've made. Just this past year, just sit for a couple minutes and reflect on how far you've come. Reflect on what you have. Be grateful for what you have. I feel like with the World card coming out, this could be talking about some of you wanting to travel. That's an amazing opportunity to go see the world in places that you never imagined you could. Go see how other people live, so you can see how good you actually have it over here. I feel like something is coming to a closure. Something is being accomplished. I feel like, this is also a representation of, a graduation, a marriage, a birth of a child. I feel like some of you are accomplishing a goal or a purpose. There's a coming together. And I feel like everything is just going to unfold at the right time, at the right place, guys. All right. So very beautiful message, definitely intended for somebody. Let me know how it resonates. Going to read your oracle card for you before I wrap it up. So it says transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Things are changing at a cellular level. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half rising, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within yourselves. It's time to release old ways of being that have kept you in a fight, flight, freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed. As you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that has been cast aside. And the Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. A rethreading is happening, healing at the deepest of levels. While you are in this phase, don't put yourself under pressure to perform. You may need to renew your relationship with your body, perhaps even shifting your diet or exercise regimen, or getting energetic healing support. You may also need to consider some kind of emotional support as issues from your childhood may come up to be healed. You are deeply loved. All right, guys. perfect message for Scorpios, I'd say, for the 1st to the 16th. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know how it resonates. No, I am sending you guys all love and light. Enjoy May 1st to the 16th, and I'll see you guys the second half. Take care.